Hi guys, and welcome to episode 10 of Scouting, and once again we are here on Malinovka, which is one of the best scouting maps in the game. I have covered the north, scouting from the north in a standard battle in episode 8. We are now going to cover scouting from the south, and it's pretty much the same tactic, just using a different bush. We are here in a tier 10 game, and it is a 56%er, so it is pretty close either way. And the T57 heavy on our team, Taco XXL, sent me a very nice message after this game, congratulating me on my scouting and telling me it was rare that he comes across players who actually know what they're doing in a scout. But yes, I have covered this before in my M5 Stuart video, but that was quite a while ago, and that was more showcasing the M5 Stuart. So this is Scouting Malinovka Standard Battle from the South. Here we go. So we'll move up to ×2 until we get into position, and again I take the low ground, and here we go. So when we're scouting from the north, we take the bush just ahead of us, that bush right there. But we are scouting from the south, so we take the bush a little bit further back. Tier 10 game, so there is lots and lots of XP and hit points on the field for me to get, and we are earning it. So again, we're sitting here and keeping an eye on the bat chat. So we're just going to play it on ×2 because, to be honest, when you're passive scouting you really don't do a lot. So I'm sitting here, I'm spotting enemies, and the enemy team have advanced very aggressively down the left hand side of the map. And that has, or on the right flank if you're looking at it from the north, that has put a little bit of a spanner in my works, because now the tanks in spawn are focusing on the enemy tanks coming down the 2 line, and as a result they are not focusing on the targets in front of them, and that is costing me spotting damage. It's costing me XP. Now the T57 heavy has moved up, and he's going to be getting a lot of damage done from my spotting. But most of the other tanks in our spawn are not shooting at anything in front of them. They're all focused on the enemy Leopard PTA down in the bottom corner in K3. So again, it's tempting to shoot, but I can't. So there's a Patton moving across the bottom. He's going to proxy spot the T57 any moment now, but he needs to die. Someone has tracked him, and the T57 kills him himself. So again, very tempting to shoot, but I can't. There are still, look at the minimap, there are so many enemy tanks sitting in stealth in front of me. I cannot shoot, not until the numbers have been reduced a little bit. So the Object 140 has moved up to where the Leopard PTA was in K3, and as a result, tanks in our spawn are still focused on what's down there in the corner and not what's in front of them. So we're advancing along the A line aggressively. That's nice. We've only lost 2 tanks. Enemy are down by 4 tanks. And again, I could easily shoot this guy, but nope. Have to refrain from shooting while I'm passive scouting. So I know that there are still at least 5 tanks camping in the bushes in front of me. That object is still down there, still causing problems. But the tanks moving along the north are spotting enemies up there. The T57, who is to my right, is now moving forward. So again, very, very tempting. Now I can double bush him, but I'm taking a risk if I do fire. So yes, I could have killed the bat chat. But I know that there's an E4 sitting right in front of me, and if I fire, I will reveal my position. The M48 Patton has incredibly good view range, so again, he would have spotted me, he would have killed me had I opened fire on the bat chat. So we're just going to stay calm. Keep these guys lit up. And again, it's 50-50. We have one tank advantage, and that's me. So I decide to move up. I reverse back down the slope so I don't spot. I don't move directly to the next bush. So I pull down the slope, and now it's time to pop up again. And there we get our spot. RT has now been spotted. Now the E75 is on very low health. We've just killed their E4. Now it's about time to make a move. 3 enemy tanks left. We know where they all are. So there we go. Let's finish off the E75. I'm waiting to see if I was spotted, but I wasn't. We've spotted the E4. Let's go to work.
Penetration.
So we track him. He's gone. And we know where the last enemy tank is. So let's go give him the good news, even though we only have 3 shells left in our clip. So the Object 261 is telling me good job. E4 is saying thanks. And it's really, really nice to get congratulated. And like I said, the T57 Heavy sent me a thank you message in private chat after the game. So, yeah, it was a pretty good scouting performance. But just how good was it? Well, it was a ×5 for the day, so the XP really doesn't matter. But we did end up getting Patrol Duty and Scout. And I love scouting performances where I managed to get both. Team score, we finished top on XP by quite a significant margin. We only did 325 damage with 1 kill, but we still managed to finish first on XP, and the reason for that is we did 9,042 spotting damage. So we detected 12, damaged 3, but 9,042. To be honest, I was expecting a much bigger game. The enemy team were very, very aggressive down the left flank, and Unfortunately, a lot of the tanks in our spawn were focused on them and not focused on the targets I was spotting in front, but still 9,000 damage spotting, I can't complain. So we didn't move very far, and we earned quite a lot of credits after costs. We earned 67,000 credits and 1,531 XP with a premium account. And again, like I say, times 5, not great. So, yeah, pretty successful game on Malinovka, and it is amazing how many games I have played on that map where scouts do not know what they are doing. I was playing one on stream a couple of days ago. I was in my KV4, and our AMX 1375 says, "Guys, get ready! I'm going to spot everything." And I think, good, we've got a scout who knows what he's doing. And then he charged across the open field straight towards the enemy and suicided. Died within about 15 seconds of the game starting. When you know how to scout Malinovka, you are absolutely ecstatic when you are in a scout and Malinovka pops up. It is the best map for scouting on in World of Tanks. And there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.